Without further, what are you doing over there? What's that?
I was feeding my Tamagotchi.
You're feeding your Tamagotchi?
Yeah.
When we explicitly told you before the podcast not to be on your phone, not to be texting.
Sorry.
Do you think that's the appropriate time to be doing that?
My bad.
What do you mean you're bad?
My bad.
Did you forget the pre-show instructions that Nick went over about not being on your phone?
It's not my phone.
It's not on your phone?
It's not a phone.
Does that diminish the degree to which it would be disrespectful to be doing that in the midst of a conversation? Okay, here's your phone. Looking at your phone versus looking at your Tamagotchi. Are you just going to take no accountability, or are you just going to sit there like a dork?
I said my bad.
Okay. Do you realize, though, if we were having a conversation and you were on your Tamagotchi while I was talking to you, that would be very disrespectful?
You weren't talking to me.
I'm in the middle of doing the podcast. If anybody here at the table is talking about anything and you're on your phone, that would be rude. It's why we explicitly told you before the show to not be on your phone. Now, if you want to do some loophole bullshit about, oh, it's not a phone, it's a Tamagotchi, in practice, it's this exact same principle.
Okay.
So can you do me a favor and put your Tamagotchi somewhere else so I can continue on with the show? Thank you. Without further ado, we're going to have the guests introduce themselves. You okay?
Yeah.
Did you have something on this, or?
No, it's just like a little bit boring.
It's boring?
A little bit.
You're the one who you asked to be on the show.
I didn't.
Yeah, you reached out to us wanting to be on the show.
I didn't.
Oh, who did?
You asked me to come on.
No, you guys contacted us. You messaged us wanting to be on the show. We did not message you.
Okay, bro.
What's with the attitude?
What do you mean?
You have an attitude. Do you think if you're in a conversation with somebody and you say, this is boring, do you think that that's a polite thing?
You asked what's wrong. What?
Okay, so I'm curious, how would you like to see this conversation go, since you're so bored? In any case, it's kind of rude to say that this is boring.
Well, you asked what's wrong, so I'm just telling you straight up. I'm just bored.
Maybe you're bored because you're not really participating in the conversation, and every time we've gone around the table, get to you just kind of give a half-assed.
These are just dumbass questions, bro. Like, what?
You asked to be on the show.
No, I didn't.
You're being very rude and disrespectful.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and?
So you're bored. Make this conversation less boring. Go ahead. I'm waiting.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire, Brian?
Is that your best effort?
Sure.
In any case, you're not particularly adding to the conversation. You've been disrespectful this entire time. You're entitled. You're rude. You have TikTok brain. You cannot stay focused. It's incredibly rude to say that you're bored in a conversation.
You literally asked, though. Like, what do you want me to say?
Well, I appreciate the truth, but you're being rude, so I'm going to ask you to leave.
Okay.
So get up. Get the fuck out. Go ahead, Madison.
Good luck on your dead-ass podcast, bro.
On my dead-ass podcast, bitch, you fucking do OnlyFans, you fucking degenerate.